Welcome back to another SCP readings with your host, Sputnik1 here. I'm just saying SCP reading because I'm reading actual SCP files. Anyways, let's begin reading. Item number SCP-824. Object class Utid/Altair. Special containment procedures. 18 specimens of SCP-824 and two specimens of SCP-824-1 are to be kept in a dedicated greenhouse at Site 41. No other plants are to be planted in this greenhouse. 50 kilograms dead plant matter to be provided to each specimen weekly. Research Site 824 has been established on Blank Island, Japan, with the intent of studying reaction between residents and SCP-824-1. Along the cultural and history of the island in general, the Foundation has absorbed the local government's disinformation and counterintelligence activities in lieu of a full-scale removal of SCP-824-1 from the island. It is intended to minimize the Foundation's impact on the civilian population of the island. Description: SCP-842 is a species of tree that is characterized by significant mobility and herbivority. While SCP-842 specimens are superficially resemble members of the Ginkgoglycae family, SCP-842 is radically different from any known species of plant. Each SCP-842 specimen is capable of bending its trunk, roots, and branches along any point along their lengths at a rate of no more than 360 degrees per hour, averaging at 30 degrees per hour. Sections of SCP-842 remain rigid while moving, and specimens are difficult to bend as typical trees. SCP's branch SCP-824 I am stuttering today. Branches will move at random, primarily at ground level, until they come in contact with living or recently dead plant matter. This should occur nearby branches and roots of SCP-842 will wrap tightly around the plant matter in question, and then react in an attempt to strip it from the main body or pull the plant in its entirety to SCP-824 at a rate of roughly 0.5 meters per hour. In this process, SCP-842 will strip portions of the plant from the main body if necessary. SCP-842's roots will contain a hollow opening under SCP-842 up to 3 meters deep, containing a large number of roots less than 3 centimeters in diameter. These roots If possible, gather and take hold of the stones, and stones are similar objects of various sizes. In the absence of suitable stones, SCP-824 will be unable to derive significant nutrition from plant matter and will cease its attempt to consume plants until stones are provided. Upon plants being prosecuted I don't know, by the branches, they will be passed down into its area. The roots would use the stones to grind the plants into a powder, from which the roots are unable to drive nutrients, water, and minerals, while SCP-842 gains sustenance from this act. The ultimate chloractic gen is typically only minorly greater than that SCP-842 gains from photosynthesis. It's summarized that these behaviors evolve primarily as a means of removing vegetation from the area surrounding SCP-842. Addendum. Notable biological characteristics. See document 842-C for further information. SCP-842 has superficial traits that eventually led to Foundation scientists classifying it as a member of the Glycoceae family that simply happened to exhibit anomalous properties. However, genetic analysis of SCP-824 has shown that it's distantly related to other trees. Their similar appearance is believed to be a result of convergent evolution, given their similar locations, but this is unconfirmed. SCP-842 contains a novel type of xylem tissue that allows for rapid transportation of water in order to expand and contract different portions of it at a rapid pace. This is responsible for SCP-842's characteristic rapid movement. It is believed that several previously unknown auxins have been extracted from SCP-842 and may assist in this effect. However, their extract is functionally but is not fully known at this time. In order to allow greater freedom of movement, SCP-824 has a thin, flexible bark that is easily damaged by sharp objects. Due to this and its lack of natural defenses from pathogens, SCP-842 is highly susceptible to damage and infestation. Recovery. SCP-842 was found in SCP-blank, in an extra-dimensional, self-contained region, example from a point in southern China in 1972. Upon discovery, it was host to 8 anomalous species of plants and animals, including SCP-824. Although specimens have been removed from SCP-blank, remained valuable as it's believed that SCP-842 evolved naturally in SCP-blank. While a large portion of SCP-blank's terrain is covered in kazoo, SCP-842 specimens remain clear of the vine, apparently due to their ability to actively remove plants from their trunks and consume them. SCP-824 He appears to have a comparative advantage over several non-anomalous species of ginkgo found in SCP-blank. The majority of struggling under the conditions. All incidents removed from SCP-blank were free of pathogens and insects. Addendum. In 2011, several specimens of SCP-824 were found outside of containment on Blank Island, Japan. The behavior of these specimens had led them being classified as separate subspecies of SCP SCP-824, hereby SCP-824-1. All specimens were located on 4 apple orchards on a Blank Island. Is there self-consuming all the plant matter within reach? SCP-842-1 will feed excessively on weeds and dead plants, living apple trees entirely untouched. Upon encountering a ripe apple, SCP-841 will gently grasp it and remove it from the branch, lowering the branches, now holding the apple roughly 1.5 meters off the ground until it's removed. SCP-842 will consume any apples that are infested or rotten or unfit for human consumption. This means SCP-842-1 is accurately determined whether apples are edible is unknown. Residents of Blank Island have not been cooperative with Foundation personnel and generally react with suspicion to inquiries about studies of SCP-824-1. Further research into the relation between SCP-842-1 and the residents of the islands is warranted. Footnotes. Records from Blank Island have references to farmer trees dating since 1937. Well, that was very interesting. Hope you guys liked it, and come back for the next video. Bye.